you've been fret about what it means to be beautiful, to be seen as cool. But you're different, guess you're what you need. There is so much more underneath the skin. It's so radical that they're judging you. And too bad they can see what he sees in you. Don't let go, cause there is so much more than all the lies that you've been told. This world doesn't know you. Don't you know you are misunderstood? There's so much more than whatever this is. And if you stay blinded, you might miss it. Don't let go, cause there is so much more than all the lies that you've been told. This world doesn't know you. Don't you know you are misunderstood? You are misunderstood.
And welcome to Kuya Mike's Pokemon Violet Nuzlocke. Let's call it epilogue episodes. I am the aforementioned Kuya Mike. Thank you for hanging out with me today. Special shout out to Mazkun for being here so early. Yes, we're starting early today because I have a lot of stuff to do tonight, so I want to kind of finish up streaming before doing my chores. Anyway, how's everybody doing? Everything's good. If you're watching this, thank you very much for hanging out with us. If you are watching this on VOD, thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell, do the whole comment thing if you want, the whole YouTube stuff. It is what it is. All right, so going back to this, as I said last episode, we pretty much are done with the Nuzlocke for all accounts and purposes. But the Nuzlocke really doesn't end until we get to defeat our rivals. And in this game, we have 3. Technically speaking, we have 2 rivals, but the third one is more of the star mission, which is Cassiopeia. So I'll consider Cassiopeia as a rival in this sense. So today is our day to face off with Cassiopeia. I know it's tempting to go straight to battle Nemona, but I want to finish off the other 2 first because I feel like Nemona is gonna be the bigger rivalry, the bigger battle, or the biggest battle. So we're gonna start off with Clive. Clive? Why is Clive here? Sup, Michael? Clive? Yup, that's my name. Actually, no. It's time for me to bring this little performance to an end. Allow me to reveal my true identity. Ha! I do apologize for deceiving you with my disguise. In truth, the boy you knew as Clive was none other than the director of the UVA Academy, Mr. Clavel. I'm shocked. Well, not really shocked. Yeah, I already knew that. What? but my disguise was perfect. Although, now that I think about it, I did neglect to keep up my youthful acts on a few occasions. That must have been what gave me away. Regardless, there is still one more astonishing truth I must reveal to you. The true identity of Cassiopeia, the big boss of Team Star, was me all along! You thought it was Clavel, but it was me, Dio, all along. Sorry, I had to put that reference there. That's impossible. Honest to goodness. When you heard Cassiopeia over the phone, that was actually a pre-recorded voice. I pulled it off using, one of those high-tech gizmos. Oh yes, it was very clever. So, Master Michael, now that you know I'm the big boss, that means there's just one thing left to do. Face me in one final showdown to decide it all. I am a huge fan of how goofy Director Clavel is. Okay, following what we did last on the last battle, I'm thinking of doing something funny and kind of sweeping with Iron Defense. Oh, that's not right. It's okay. 2 Iron Defenses, even if I fall asleep. I could tank most everything. And you're gonna yawn again. Why? It's okay. Woke up and Iron Defense. Because I'm already awake. And let's go ahead and just... I believe I'm already maxed out in defense, so let's go ahead and do +6 on our attack. I know. Yawn, yada yada yada. But, oh goodness, is this gonna be a game? Is this gonna be a battle of attrition? I'm not in the mood for a battle of attrition. Oh yeah. Come on, what? Rubber brush and put a little makeup. Wake up. Rubber brush and put a little makeup. Oh boy. It's gonna be 5 turns, right? This is second turn. Third turn. Ooh, okay. Let's use a full restore. And yeah, we're back. Still, that's strong, considering I have like Iron Defense all the way up. Yeah, that's mighty strong for. Okay. I should be able to one-shot everybody. Everybody. I should be able to one-shot everybody. Nice. That was my biggest threat. No, this is my biggest threat. Are you sure I haven't faced one of those before? I thought I would have faced that in the mountains. Alright. Who's next? Among Us. Among Us. I played that game once. I got caught in the vent and I got reported as sus immediately. And then that was it. I didn't play again. I think I still have this downloaded in my PC. Get out of here with your peacock. Oh my goodness. You have to shimmy. And you're a fighting type. Well, you're gonna put on the fancy hat, but it's okay. Oh, just go ahead and take off your fancy hat. Fancy water hat? I don't need no fancy water hat. Oh. Oh my goodness, how strong you have grown. I apologize. Just gonna do this. Well now, Master Michael, it seems you have grown quite splendidly over the course of your treasure hunt. And here, once again, I must apologize. I am not as actually Cassiopeia. Shocker. Though Clive and myself being the same person was no lie, mind you, Cassiopeia's true identity remains hidden. But I believe I can hazard a guess as to who they may be. That is why I sought to spare you from having to confront them in battle. Their sorrow should not be yours to bear. However, Cassiopeia has settled on a course of action and is determined to see this through. I do not imagine any ordinary student could hope to stand against them and win. So I challenge you to a battle to test your skills. If you had lost, it would have fallen to me to bring down Cassiopeia. Such was my resolve. But it turns out you are as strong as you are kind. If anyone has a chance of saving saving that poor child, it is surely you. As an educator, it shames me to burden one of my students with such a task. But please, defeat Cassiopeia. Take on the big boss of Team Star and win. Yes, sir. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I leave this in your hands. You there! What do you think you're doing? Ah, Miss Time. A pleasure to see you. It's no pleasure at all, Mr. Clavel. I come here to investigate reports of an illicit battle on school grounds, and what do I find? Why, the director of the academy himself facing off against one of our students, no less. What were you thinking? No, if I could just explain. You see, it's a really rather sad tale. Oh, spare me. Your excuses reek worse than the stunkies behind. The stunkies behind? Remember, the big boss asked us to meet them in the schoolyard after dark. I am counting on you, Master Michael. You'll write a letter of apology to the students and faculty at once, and I'll be reporting this to the chairwoman of the school board. Make no mistake. Good gracious, anything but that, I implore you. And you are correct. That little boy over we're discussing something serious, quasi-serious, and he's just going. I don't get it. And miraculously, we're all healed up. Alright. Let's see. We are actually gonna be fine because the first we should be fine. I'm gonna use the same tactics. I know that I am not gonna approach her because she is she is DLC person. And yeah, because this is a Nuzlocke, I barely came to school, so all of this are still not not open. I'm gonna do that sometime on my own time, but for today we go to the schoolyard. Michael. Thanks for coming. This must be quite a shock to you. The big boss, Cassiopeia, they were both me all along. When I saw you make quick work of those Team Star lackeys outside school that time, the idea for Operation Starfall suddenly came to me. My skills let me get hold of as much LP as I want, so I decided to use that to tempt you into helping me out. After the operation started, I kept an eye on you as a member of the supply unit, and I had you battle the bosses on my behalf, all for the goal of defeating me and putting an end to Team Star once and for all. But still, there's a part of me that wants Team Star to live on. I can't just roll over and let you win without putting up a fight. This is the final showdown. It's the final showdown. Okay, I'm done. Are you ready? Yes. Thanks. Club. Sorry to keep you waiting. The letter of apology of Miss Time had me preparations took longer than expected. That voice. Are you Clive? Penny. So it was you all after... no, me. Is that you, Cassiopeia? In the flesh. I've asked you for you, Clive, if you'll accept it. I want you to record what happens next so I can send the video to Team Star. They need to see the outcome of this battle for themselves. Okay, will do. Then allow me to introduce myself properly. I'm the big boss of Team Star. The name's Cassiopeia. No, Penny. Now bow down before the overwhelming might of Team Star's founder. Okay. Umbreon doesn't have a strong physical or special attack. So this would be the best time to do what I do. As long as it doesn't do baby doll eyes, I'm not gonna be caught in a loop. So I'm just gonna do my setup. Baby doll eyes, of course. Are we tied on speed? Okay. Baby doll eyes. Oh goodness. We just are we gonna be stuck in this loop for now? Because everybody has baby doll eyes. Unless I outfeed everybody, I'm pretty much gonna be stuck raising my attack. Oh goodness. So, well, we can squeeze one more if I really need to. Ah! Smile, sweet, sadistic, surprise. Okay. After this, we will need to heal up. Yes, we need to heal up. Okay. How many of those do we need? How many more do we need? We're only at 3? Ah. Stupid baby doll eyes. I thought by using pressure. Okay. No, you funny. Alright, now we're at the top. We're at +6. No baby doll eyes. Alright. I think we can sweep the team now. Let's go, Sago. I should heal up. Not with Glareon because I took a chance. I think I'm tied in speed. And let's heal up real quick because he outspeeds me. And you avoid it. Oh my goodness. Legend. And you avoid it again! Why did I use a bird move on an electric type? Sometimes I question why everybody's still surviving. It's not because of me. As I said, after the setup, which takes forever, I don't care. I'm still +5, you're still gonna get one shot. And then finally Sylveon. Can't fault your battle skills at all. And we give the Steel Wing. Yes, wear your fancy hat, it doesn't matter. You're gonna get one shot. Because you're a fairy type, and I'm attacking with Metal, baby. Ugh. Sorry, it's been a long day for work, or at work. Of course, I'm super over leveled, but there's no going around it. Number one, I took out the level limit. Number two, going through the Elite Four, you really cannot control how much you level up. It's finally over, guys. It's done. We're done here. I think we should call it quits. Hold up, are you saying we should break up the team? You gotta be joking. We got carried away with Operation Star. Now everything's gotten out of hand. Yeah, well, maybe that's what happens when you round up a bunch of bullies in the courtyard and make a show of learning them some manners. But we didn't even fight them in the end. We didn't do anything wrong. Indeed. Merely did we declare our intentions to battle tooth and nail should the villains persist in their tyrannous oppression. 'Twas a bloodless victory, we assure you. Yeah. They didn't even send out their Pokemon. They just blubbered and apologized a whole lot. Our outfits must have spooked them good. But the bullies have made a huge stink about what went down. And then they all ended up leaving the academy. Our plan backfired epically. There's no way we're getting off scot-free. I guess you're right. This little stunt might have put us up the creek. I'll fix this mess on my end. Just leave it to me. What are you saying? I'm the one who started Team Star. I dragged you all into this. So I'll take responsibility for everything. Oh, noble and kind Big Boss, you cannot... Now that the bullies are gone, you guys should start going to school again. Oh, yeah? And what about you? I can't go back. Why? There's no reason for you to stay shut in your room anymore, right? All I can say to you guys is thanks. Even though we never met in person, you were also kind to me. Stop right there, BB. Why are you talking like we'll never speak again? I need to go take care of some things. Prithee, speak to us. What is thine intent? Hey, Big Boss! Answer us! Bye, guys. Thanks for everything. Thanks for everything, Michael. And you too, Clive. I'm glad I could see this through to the end. I guess this is it for Team Star. And me too. Hold that thought, Miss Penny. I'd like to check something with you first. Check what? Why resort to something like Operation Starfall if you're the big boss of Team Star? Wasn't there any other way to handle this? I tried telling the bosses that we were done once before, but they still didn't quit. Why not simply order them to? Our code states that no one in the team has the right to order people around. I could ask them all to do stuff, but I could never order them. So it's back to the code again. The bosses must have taken it very seriously. They did. That's why I knew I could use it to force Team Star to disband. Because the boss would do anything the code required of them, even leave the team? Yes, and according to the code, they have accepted any challenge made to them. Thus, the idea of Operation Starfall. Cassiopeia, let me ask you one last thing. What does Team Star... No. What do your friends in the team mean to you? They're my greatest treasure. Splendid. Thank you for apprising me of the situation, Miss Penny. What? Now, young lady, there was something I should very much would like to discuss with you. Hey, quit it. Quit with the old geezer act, Clive. You're creeping me out. Indeed. Well then, before we talk any further, allow me to reveal to you my own secret identity. Director Clavel? Just as Cassiopeia was your disguise, the boy you knew well as Clive was mine. Okay, they need to define the word disguise in this game because neither of them know how to do this whole disguise thing well. I mean, you keep using the word disguise. I don't think it means what you think it means. But why? I needed a way to talk to Team Star on equal terms. Students do tend to shy from speaking their mind to their teachers and all, after all. Much more so when faced with the director of the academy. Yeah, but where do I even start? Wasn't the outfit a bit much? Plus, I have some big feelings about the wig. Well, that's quite enough of that for now. Everyone, why don't you come on out. Huh? Yo, Big Boss, long time no see. Momo. More like long time no meet, right? I mean, we only just found out your real name just now. Melly. Verily is thy long hidden countenance a sight for sore eyes, my lady. Atticus. I heard your real name's Penny. How have you been all this whole time? Orty. We found you at last. You have no idea how worried we've been. Airy. Okay, gang, on the count of 3, 1, 2. Hasta la vista, Cassiopeia. And hello, Penny. Now then, Miss Penny, and each of you young bosses as well. On behalf of the Academy, I have something I would like to say to Team Star. You all have my sincerest apologies. Come again? As director of the Academy, I let you down. My handling of your situation was a dismal failure. What? Why? You all told me your reasons for forming Team Star and about your subsequent actions. Ever since my first days as director, all I've ever experienced of the Academy is an environment blessedly free from bullying. But I now know this peace was built on the backs of your hurt and anger, and of course, your immense courage in putting things to right. And so I'll get straight to the conclusion. The Academy's order for Team Star to disband and my threat to expel those who did not obey are hereby revoked. Does that mean what I think it means? Indeed, Team Star can continue to exist should that be your wish. Oh, Penny, isn't it good? Isn't it great? Now we can all stay together. Oh, mine heart is giddy with glee. But I betrayed all of you. You mean Operation Starfall? Director Clavel told us all about it. Far as we've heard, you only went through with it to save us from getting expelled. You were just worried about us, right? Not like we've ever chucked the team just cause somebody told us to, after all. Ain't our style. I cannot even begin to imagine how you must have feared for us, Lady Penny. Sorry for making you worry, BB. Sorry. Let me try that again. Sorry for making you worry, BB. We're all okay now. But even so... Hold on, everyone. I have more to say. As previously stated, the requirement for Team Star to disband has been revoked. However, there are still some unsettled matters to discuss. Allow me to provide a few examples. Your protracted truancy, your brazen customization of school uniforms, your unauthorized usage of academy equipment, your reckless modification and Jeopardious, your reckless modification and jeopardious driving of Pokemon-powered vehicles. Need I go on? Your flagrant disregard for school rules cannot be simply overlooked. Thus, as punishment, you will all be required to engage in community service. Community service? Yeah, specifically, I will be asking you to manage the STCs. And that stands for the Star Training Centers. There shall be facilities for cultivating Pokemon trainers' talents. I plan for the Academy to found them in collaboration with the Pokemon League. The idea came to me when I saw Master Michael battling his way through your bases. The base's construction, as well as the battle tactics employed by the students in Team Star, are remarkably unique and creative. I would ask that you continue your team activities, but henceforth as STC staff members, using your former bases as training facilities. And that is the sum of it. Does anyone have any concerns? No. It sounds fun, but so I don't see how this would be anything but a win-win. This may be weird to say since the STCs are supposed to be a punishment and all, but you should totally join in too, Penny. 'Tis true. We would most happily have you at our sides, milady. We can go to this school together too. That way, if anything happens, we'll be there to protect you. We were already talking about how great it'll be to have both Team Star and school in our lives. This would be a sweet deal for us. So what do you say? Guys, Michael, what do you think? I think it sounds great. But no need to give your response right this moment, Miss Penny. Do take some time to decide. For now at least, I think our little group should go their separate ways. Not to say you should break up Team Star after all. I simply meant it's time to leave. Sorry. Master Michael, please stop by my office later if you would. Okay, let's go to the director's office. Let's just finish up this storyline. Here you are, Master Michael. I wanted to thank you for all your hard work in resolving the situation with Team Star. If not for you, I suspect I would have done the team a grievous injustice in my choice of punishment for their actions. You have my sincere gratitude. Who is it? It's Penny. Ah, Miss Penny, do come in. Hello, Director. About the STCs, I'd like to work on them together with the rest of Team Star. That's wonderful news. Thank you very much for your favorable response. But, I think I should be punished more heavily than the others, I think. Why so? Because of Operation Starfall? No, not that. Because of the other really bad thing I did. And what would that be? The LPs I gave you both in exchange for helping me with Operation Starfall. I got hold of it sort of illegally by hacking the Pokemon League's LP management system. Ah, yeah, I see. That is quite a revelation. I did not think such a thing was even possible in the first place. It wasn't all that hard. I mean, I'm really sorry and I won't do it again. This is a matter rather out of my jurisdiction, I'm afraid. I will have to consult Miss Gita, the Pokemon League chairwoman, on how best to proceed. I figured as much. I do apologize, Master Michael, but I will have to ask you to give us some privacy. Okay, so what now? What now? School trip. I think that's it. I think that's it when it comes to Team Star. So that should be today's episode. Let me just look one more time. Yeah, that's it. We're golden for today. Okay. Tomorrow's Thursday. We should be able to take care of Arden and finally Nimona tomorrow. So that's 2 battles for second epilogue for tomorrow. This has been really long journey episode. Like we've spanned 30 episodes already. 1 hour per episode, so that's 30 hours of playing Pokemon. If that's the case, then I could technically finish a Nuzlocke in a weekend if I play straight. That's not a thing. That may be a challenge for another day. But for now, tomorrow we face Armin and Nimona. Today, thank you very much for watching. This has been Kuya Mike's Pokemon Nuzlocke. I am the aforementioned Kuya Mike. Thank you for hanging out with me today. Cue the outro music.
I'm beat up, I'm bored and I'm broken again. Merciful, reflecting backwards, 14 lesson where I began. There's no such thing as me as like a person because there is not one that could do anything to justify anything that they have done. So I give up looking for an excuse, and I give up trying to refute and start showing the real me. One step forward again despite my fears that I will not try to hide. And slowly I'll keep moving forward even with the redundancy of my inadequacies and this imperfect person in the mirror that I see. I empty you out perfectly imperfect me. That I could survive on my own. Alliteration allocated at the silly spot of the song. Because the consequences of my actions are to burn.